We've arrived in France. We landed in Lyon. We are driving towards our accommodation up in the French Alps. Obviously, the nerves are still there, thinking about speed riding. Speed riding is basically using a parachute and jumping off cliffs with skiing. But we're gonna be going up cliffs and gliding for like minutes. I don't exactly know what's gonna happen in this, but I'm expecting it to be quite an experience. I said to myself before applying for this trip, I needed to do something that I fear a bit. I would rather chase fear than run away from it. For this week to learn to max out my stats. So what do I mean by maxing out my stats? I used to be a gamer and I used to waste a lot of hours my younger years leveling up a character that was digital, wasting all those hours every single day. And I said to myself, why would I ever do that? This physical reality has unbelievable experiences. You know, I want to level up many facets of my life. These extreme experiences changes something inside of you. For the past 5-10 years, I've been doing all these extreme things and it made a huge difference for myself, for my surroundings, for my friendships, or whatever it may be. You understand yourself much more. So I'm documenting it to inspire people to start their own journey if they've always been scared to start. I think this is going to be something that's going to give you a kick at the end of the video and hopefully make you start something similar to speed riding. And so we are here to prove that being a legend is so much better than being an NPC. Ready to rock and roll.
The plan this morning is to do the briefing to see how we get ready, maybe to do a bit of ground handling, be able to get ready, grab the brake, and inflate the glider. What you have in your bag is the glider. What you have now around on you is the harness.
For sure there's a correlation with the chute itself, but I think the majority of it is 60% skiing, 40% chutes, but this is talking out of not even trying it yet. So we'll find out on the field. Obviously, we're starting off at flat ground, level 1. Level 2 is probably going to be running down a slope, maybe without skis. Level 3, you start adding the skis, and then we start levitating and see how it goes from there.
We are going to take care of the line. So to take care of the line, we start from the main carabiner here, and we put the riser together. Now we are going to take the line to do loops with the line, and doing that, we are going to clear the line. So if they are all straight like this, it's okay, there is no nuts. And from that position, the throw, the hardest part. Basically, if I'm here, the slope is there, I'm going to throw it somewhere here, facing a bit where I want to go. Something like...
Tag needs to be in front. Jeez Louise. Not sure, it looks pretty tangled. Try to throw it again. A little better?
What do you think?
Not really.
You are realistic with your prestation.
Too much power, yeah, that's what it was. Once again.
It's getting better, huh? We start to be close from what we need. Yeah, now. If you are here, you would want the glider to just turn a little bit more, so that this is a bit more like this. But you see, you are very close. You feel that you're pulling the same weight on both sides?
Yeah.
Okay, and you come here in front of me. And full brake.
Why don't I just throw it backwards? Would it work?
I never tried,
Okay.
but I'm pretty sure it won't work, but show me. See why very soon. Okay, we'll get tangled in your back, in your helmet, or keep in position.
Well, we discovered now. Yeah, at least we attempted something new.
Forget about doing something new for now.
Yeah.
A very beginner, so just maybe try to repeat what we've been doing for 4 years, and then after you will invent.
Don't now it looks fine. Voila.
Okay, so the preparation
Not excellent, but
is not excellent, but the leading edge is facing the sky.
right direction.
You're going to turn around slowly,
Okay.
and then you will face the wind that way. Let's go. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Happy days. Felt great. Still not flying, but I'm starting to get the hang of the bunch of strings. Already skiing is hard enough. Paragliding is hard enough, and you want me to do both at the same time? How else can you enjoy the extremes of life if you just do what 99% of the people do? Everyone can ski, everyone can snowboard, but how many people can ski and fly at the same time? The altitude is really kicking in when you sprint. You can feel the difference. We're standing at what, 2,000 plus right now? Oh, something's happening here. This shouldn't be here. What the fuck? What is this Mahica Negra? Some form of sorcery. Fly!
Flying it. How's that feel?
Meditative. It's a little difficult right now, but I can see my chute's shadow and I can see where it's going, and I move with it. And I need to make sure my center of gravity is always with it.
Feels excellent, my friend. Feels excellent. I can tell you that.
That's a strong one. No, no. Up or down.
Finally, I can rest. This is so much easier. The angle of the wind is changing. It'll be real interesting with skis, let me tell you that. Such an unnatural thing to learn. Bunch of strings, undecisive wind direction that stops, starts and changes at the same time. And you're high up at like what, 2,500, 3,000 altitude. Honestly, I was having fun. I didn't think it would end that quick. I was looking forward to progression level 3, but it is exciting when you start seeing yourself progress. Today we are on day 2. We're gonna learn the maneuverability of the parachute, how to glide with a little bit of harder landscape. We're actually gonna see a little bit of gliding. So yeah, I'm excited about that.
And the last one.
Felt good. I just need to extend my arm more, so the second round should be good. Let's see the next one. Excelente! That felt great. It seems safer for some reason. I feel like if I do a jump, I have a much softer landing. You get my point? Because of the glide. That worry of, oh shit, there's a steep cliff. Okay, let's go. As long as you unlock that flying ability, landing shouldn't be a problem. My question to you right now, was it good? The control.
No.
The control.
No, I cannot tell you because for me the plan was to go straight and you have turning. So are you turning on purpose?
No, I'm turning on purpose, yes.
I mean, it's not looking really like this, but you want to go from the top of the Mont Blanc and things like this. You're a bit in your world, guy.
100%. That's without a doubt.
So for me, it's a bit a problem, this.
There's always a friction in the learning process. Kind of call it the annoying tutorial island. Once you get out of that, and everything is smooth sailing from there. Obviously, the coach wanted to follow an exact pattern. I created my own pattern. As you notice, that's a consistent trend in this series. But I try to do things differently. But yeah, things looking good. I'm gonna try to listen to the directions on where to travel, rather than create my own path. But obviously, once we get a little bit more used to it, then yeah, we can maybe jump over rocks and shit. They've seen us progress collectively. We're going to a higher landscape. As you can see, the ski lift is taking quite a while. And the terrain is gonna have a slight steeper angle. And that steeper angle is all the way there. As you can see, there's lots of rocks as well. So we're gonna have to pay attention to the directions completely this time to avoid any risks. I think we got the fundamentals there and we're good to go. Been around 48 hours. We've progressed quite a bit. This shows you the potential of what humans can do if you commit, you focus, and you're disciplined, and you don't do what I did, which was carve my own way. Once you go back to listening to the coach, even though it's annoying the learning process, you actually get so much out of listening to every single word they say. Every feedback, even though the feedback could be really irritating, but that irritatingness is the learning process. Don't believe that lie that you need to stay young for neuroplasticity to learn something new. Let me tell you, I'm 33 and I'm still learning new things every single day, and it's probably easier than it was before. We're done with day 2. We attempt exactly what we attempted the other day, with more sauce for sure.
I do.
Yes.
Do we have the middle more open than the rest?
It's a little bit. Yeah, look to the middle.
I agree. The middle is more open than the
more
rest.
open, yeah.
That's a good point.
I threw it. I didn't get a complaint for the first time. So that's a good sign that we are progressing. Now, I need to follow directions, because last time here, I did not follow the direction. I went my own path. I was like a free bird. We're not trying to do that. We're going to follow exactly what Coach Aaron says, and we're going to make it happen. I was thinking yesterday, last night, people go on vacations, they go to Maldives, they go to the islands, whatever it may be. Sit by the shore like a beached whale. And we're here. This is considered a vacation. It feels like a grind every single day. When you go on a vacation, yeah, okay, you reset, go back to work. But the feeling of doing something new, grinding in a different aspect than grinding in the office, brings you back in the office with a new inspiration, new creativity. This is what I feel whenever I come back from these travels. But going back to speed riding, I believe that the longest airtime I had with a little bit of a right turn in the air was 3-ish seconds. It felt like an hour in the air, but it was probably 2-3 seconds. Next location is gonna probably be much higher, much more steeper, and much more exciting. I've always preferred a intense lifestyle all the time because it keeps me alive. I feel in the inside, personally, it's very calm and collected. It's very stoic naturally. However, the thing to ignite it is trying these new things, these extreme sports. It wakes you up. And people say that skydiving is the peak of the extreme feeling that you want to get in life. I think there's definitely much more. The added risk does give that fire in the inside to be like, shit, I need to survive because I need to do it again. And I need to progress, and I need to level up, and I need to even go higher. I need to do it faster. And as you can see, we're on day 3 and we are going higher. We've done the slope, but we're gonna do the slope even higher to catch more airtime. And I'm feeling confident. So always stay humble, stay open to new learnings, get critical feedback, and enjoy every time. So I just ate shit. I did not feel conscious about my legs going downwards when I was gliding. All I was thinking about, oh my God, I'm flying, okay. And then I lost conscious of my feet, direction. Both of them hooked down, did a front flip, voila. At the end of the day, you're bound to do mistakes, but that's the process. You learn and you keep trying till you improve upon it. If you can perfect all the way with making 0 mistakes, good on you. You're a superhero. But you learn from them and you try to improve, and then you can reach that elite status in whatever you want in your life. If it is sports related, if it is financial related, whatever. In my case right now, it's speed riding related. I'm only 3 days in a sport that I've never thought I would experience. But here we are, doing front flips, eating shit. And at the end of the day, stay humble. So I didn't think it was going to be an easy process. It's speed riding. We're going to end the day of day 3 out of 5. And we see how we go tomorrow. So we are going to be checking the chute from yesterday's fall to ensure that everything is good to go. There's no tears, there's no knots. So let's find out. Doesn't look too exciting, this, to be honest.
Twisted there. During the fall, yeah, I think you roll inside the line.
Ah, okay, I rolled inside the line. Yeah. What do you think for the past few days, coach?
Progress is nice. I managed to do some turn, control your speed. And then now we have to find the balance by flying.
What about the final jump tomorrow?
We go step by step. Maybe the final jump is earlier, maybe later. It depends on you guys.
As long as we're consistent with the jumps, we go higher. All you can do is stay humble and just listen. Listen, absorb, and then execute.
And then you can see the progression.
Yeah.
Finally, I'm getting some good good sound.
Bon appétit.
Today is our 4th day in speed riding. And let me tell you, why chasing fear is so much more fulfilling than running away from fear. Within 4 days, we are right now grabbing around 15-20 meters of height, and we're enjoying it. We're facing our fears. We're learning within a span of 5 days. So imagine what you can do if you prolong this course and go even deeper. Your mind is the limitation. Your fear is the obstacle that you need to face. For me, I faced it this past few days. Obviously, I came into this with a little bit of nerves, a little bit of fear, but I'm coming out stronger. I'm coming out more excited. I learned something new. I look forward to doing much more of this. And this time we're gonna go much higher. I saw the coach's eyes. I saw him smile. I'm so proud of my students type of smile. So he's probably gonna get us really high. I think we're ready. A lot of people around the world live interesting lives. However, not all of them record or document what they do. As you can see, I have a huge 360 camera on my head. I have Diego pointing the camera at me. So I'm here to document every step of the way. Every step of the way for people like yourself. Has a little bit of fear, a little bit of tension, nervousness, to go out there, to experience something thrilling, something exciting, to come back alive again. Because listen, a stagnant, domesticated NPC lifestyle is not something fulfilling. You have to obviously make your money when you go to the office and everything, but that's not all what life is. It's gonna be a very boring, meticulous, rinse and repeating type of lifestyle. And I like that when you want to lock in for a sprint a few months, but it's not good for a whole fiscal year. You need to get out of your comfort zone a little bit, diversify in this world. I mean, the world is beautiful. You might as well embrace as much as you can. I'm here to show that it's possible and anyone can compete with themselves and face their fears. And right now we're going to experience me going down a very dangerous off-piste, off-road path all the way to the area where we're going to be taking off, because interesting and good things don't come easy. So the path to that place is quite a steep, rocky and slippery path. This is the path to the area. So they have to go down the slope off piste to go to the area where we're going to be jumping. It's not the most convenient slope, as you're gonna notice.
Oi, oi, oi.
Well, I'm all right. I was not patient there, that's for sure. The preparation to go do the jump, you don't just spawn in the place. You need to go all the way. And coach is just flying away there. Sounds good? Excellent. That was pretty high, but I was literally on an autopilot. Just how do I survive? Let me just focus on the technicals. I don't care how high I am, just seeing the distance down there, and then I was very clean with the landing as well. If you see the progression from day 1 to day 4, when it's like a intense, hyper course to basically graduate to heights like you've seen within a span of 5 days. I think everyone has access to this. Don't tell me you don't have time. It's the fact that they say that they're busy. They say that I don't have time and I don't have the capability or I'm not able. These are all excuses at the end of the day. We are all able to do it. It's a matter of the mental game. It's a matter of understanding thyself. And let me tell you, the more you do these, the more you understand yourself. Because at the end of the day, you're building new patterns in your mind. Neuroplasticity is becoming more flexible in the mind. That's what you need. You stay young this way. You learn more things and you stay young. If you don't learn, you become stagnant, you retire, you basically die. And we have one more day left tomorrow. Now I feel excited. I want to go out. I want to enjoy. I want to see people. Like, yeah, it's pretty high, the energy right now. But I mean, what an excellent ending to day 4. I believe the big principle in life is seeking discomfort. If you've been watching till day 5 today, then I believe you're very interested in seeking discomfort. The benefit of it is unimaginable, yet very fulfilling. If you're always seeking comfort, like an NPC or a domesticated pet in your household, you're not going to get anywhere. You're going to be stuck with all the pharmaceuticals, listening to the doctors because of all the diseases you end up getting. So, plain and simple, in conclusion, seeking discomfort is the way to go. Either you like it or not. As you can see, that's what I'm doing. I may like it, I may not. I still do it. This week's flavor of discomfort is speed riding. Insane. I think that was the longest glide. Felt great. The only thing I needed to do different was pull on the brakes while I was gliding and then completely let go. Then I can have a fast glide down. We have a few more jumps to go. I'm gonna go higher and longer this time. Last jump of the day, last jump of the week. 5 days done. I chased my fear of coming here to learn something I know nothing about. Humbled myself to learn from the teachers who've been doing this for 20 years. Listen, if you're watching this till the 5th day, there's something inside of you telling you, I need to do something extreme in my life. What is it? It doesn't need to be so risky. It could be whatever. But getting into that state of high adrenaline, something that you've never done, is a feeling you cannot explain in a documentary or video. It has to be first-hand experience. I'm not telling you to risk your life. All I'm saying is try to enjoy it as much as you can, especially of how limited this life is. Speed riding unlocked. Part of the first series of the stat maxing venture. I'm maxing out many facets of extreme sports to extreme things in life. Well, let's see. Your time in life is limited, but at the end of the day, the experiences are unlimited. So it's up to you to decide how hard and how far you want to go in this unlimited experience.